In section 9, topic 8, we're looking at the distribution of data. Distribution is going to relate to a term of skew. We're going to either categorize data as normal, skewed right, or skewed left. So first we need to remember what an outlier is. An outlier, it's a value that is inconsistent with the data. So it's kind of like a number that doesn't seem to fit. It's too far off from the rest. So outliers will sometimes skew the data. So we're going to look at the three types of graphs that we've covered in section 9. This first graph is a dot plot, remember. If you look at how the values are distributed, the majority of the values are in the middle, and then it's actually proportional, it's equal on both sides of that middle. So because the distribution is equal on both sides, this is called normal distribution. In the last two graphs that we've learned about, remember this is a histogram. We're looking at where the majority of the data is. The majority of the data is at the front end of this graph. And if you look, it kind of tails out to the right. So maybe these values out on the right would be considered outliers. Since the graph and the outliers on the right, this is called skew or skewed right. Okay, so again, you're kind of just looking where the outlier is, and that's the direction that it's skewed. In this last graph that we have, again, we have a box and whisker plot. Again, the majority of the data is between quartile 1 and quartile 3, so this is all 50% of data right in the middle here. We have our top 25%, and this bottom 25% is really pulled to the left end of this graph. So if it was normal, this first 25% mark, this minimum mark, would be about here. Since it's being extended a little further to the left, this is called skewed left.